Okay, Callan, how you doing? Got your work up here. So thank you for submitting the work right into your body copy here so that we can see it without having to link out. But I also would recommend giving a link for the PDF moving forward. And the reason I say that is because quite often I like to zoom in and kind of zoom out and take a look. So see, right now I'm going to be doing a lot of scrolling here. So with a PDF, I can just zoom out and take a look at the whole piece. For here, I have to, this way I have to kind of scroll. So moving forward, go ahead and include a link to the PDF as well as submitting the work in line with your body copy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. I think the piece is really good. There's some super interesting techniques, and I think the dimension that you've created, the depth, the volume, and dimension you've created by this kind of shadowed light source here, we can see it right here, and we can see it right here, as long as the inside, as well as the inside of those craters on the moon. So that looks fantastic right there. We also have a little depiction of some shading right there. That's fantastic. I'd also like to see that carried on through the fins of the rocket and maybe even the tailpiece of the rocket itself. And then also there's two areas that I think are really super underdeveloped. It's the fire coming out of the back of the rocket. That just seems like it could be just so much more visually engaging. And then the Earth itself, I think that's a little bit underdeveloped as well. So those areas I'm a little concerned about. I also agree with you in your writing. You stated that you weren't so sure about the star. And I agree. I don't think the star works. I think that it would be much more interesting for you to forget that star and try to just give us some kind of an interesting and unique typographic composition state that says Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew Coffee. Try to work that. I think would be much more interesting placing that type right on the piece as opposed to placing it on a star. You see what I'm saying? So try to search for your solution in this area typographically. And I agree that the star don't need it. I just don't. I think it's a little clumsy. And I don't mean that to sound discouraging at all. All right, so great job, though. Those are my recommendations moving forward, but really great start so far. I'm also thinking that parts of the the ship, I think, are a little stark. Like right through here, it's just kind of bland. And I'm thinking that if we just take the Starbucks and move it down, the circle logo, and just move it down a little bit, separate it from the Starbucks here, just give a little separation so the text isn't resting right on the circle. So separate that a little bit, then take that whole thing and move it down just a little bit. I think that'll help to activate this negative space right here and prevent this kind of cumbersome, almost visually tense area right here. All right, good job. Any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.